Hello, I am live. I'm going to add a little hat here. Okay, so it is day 4 of From Fear to Joy Challenge, and you are the first person that I'm telling live today. I got Zumba certified. Whoa! Oh my goodness. It is very new. I have never done a training that is so mainstream before. So today's commandment is treat yourself. And why am I talking about the Zumba besides the fact that it's cool and it's something that I did today and I'm certified? More than that, I treat myself in so many ways. So we started yesterday here in my inspiration room where I have treated myself to as many books that I want in my life. I can have all the books that I want, whether they're owned or libraried. Libraried. The other piece is I treat myself with as much experiential learning that is totally possible with my time, my money, and my energy. So when I don't know what to do, or I feel overwhelmed, or I feel stuck, or something's not flowing, I immediately go to learn something. Now, I learned human design, and part of my human design, which is a projector, is to always be learning. When I don't know what to do, go learn. And it's always what I have done. So I've spent over 200K on my learning, and I continue to do so. Why? Because that's how you stay relevant. So how do you treat yourself? I also shop a lot. I buy lots of clothes. I buy lots of jewelry. I buy lots of shoes and accessories. Um, I go to materials for the arts as much as I humanly can. I treat myself amazing. When you come to my home, you'll know that. Not just because I have a lot of items, but because I treated myself with the risk of living in this house when I didn't know how I would afford it. I did it anyway. I live by the ocean. I treat myself with nature. So I would love to know, just for today, the challenge is to tell everybody a way that you have treated yourself. Now, you don't need a lot of money. You don't need any money. Here's one specific way you can treat yourself is if you stand up right now. I'm not going to have you do any Zumba. Take a breath. Drop your shoulders. Release your asshole. Close your eyes. Let your shoulders drop behind your back. Just breathe in some gratitude. Treat yourself to something called time. If you're a busy kind of person, busyness happens for many reasons. A lot of times we get busy to avoid feeling our feelings or to avoid doing the thing that we have to do, whatever that have to is. It might not even feel like an obligation, but if somebody said it's due by this date, you might have this rebellious part of you that's like, "Well, I don't want to do it." Anybody familiar with that? So, treating yourself means you might feel selfish. You might feel like, I don't deserve that yet. I said to actually several women recently, when I listened to them, I'm like, you're an athlete. And this friend of mine, maybe she'll hear this. And she said, and it really stuck with me. She said, she may be athletic, but she's not an athlete. And, we didn't talk about it more, but it kind of sat with me. When do we give ourselves the title of expert or athlete? Or like, when do we give ourselves enough value? Like, how often do we need to treat ourselves to claim our power? How often do we treat ourselves to deserve the thing before you have to work hard or suffer? Like, that's the kind of training that sucks. And as a kid, every teacher that I had from kindergarten up until who fucking knows when gave me a lot of, she has a lot of potential. She doesn't apply herself. When they would throw me out of the classroom for talking. And now what am I doing? I'm talking. I talk for a living. So it's not always clear that we should treat ourselves, that we could treat ourselves. Sometimes it's very mixed messages. It's like, even if you get the message, oh, you can treat yourself, but not that much, that's irresponsible. And there's no right, there's no wrong about how much you could treat yourself. It's like, treat yourself until you expand in receiving so much that you realize you've been missing out on treating yourself for so long. So today, I am usually at Lighthouse helping to serve breakfast. And I took off to go do this Zumba certification. And of course, I spoke to Jess about it. And at first, I felt very guilty. I was like, I'm running a business. How dare I take off from that and go learn and get more things to do so my schedule will be more full? I just wanted to do it. And then I shared today in my Enchantress Society International group how I almost ran from the class at the end because the teacher had mentioned a quiz. And I got super triggered and I almost started to not just weep, but sob. Something's wrong with my brain. I'm fat, ugly, and old. I don't know how to do this. I don't want to teach anyway. Like, I had all these things. Then I even thought about just taking my stuff and leaving the class. So treating myself, here's the bigger secret for myself and for you. Treating yourself doesn't always feel amazing. So I'd love you to share in this challenge, either in a video or just as a post or just in the comments here. What did you do today to treat yourself? And if you didn't do anything yet, of course you still can. You can treat yourself to a movie. You can treat yourself to a bath. You could treat yourself to a little breathwork section. And having a breathwork session can be from YouTube. You don't need to pay for it. Taking a walk in nature at night. That's a way to treat yourself. So how have you treated yourself today? And what are some ways that you do treat yourself? All right, everybody, we're getting closer and closer in this launch to the release of my coloring book. That is very exciting and also a little nerve-wracking. I got the final copy today. I will review it one more time, but it's ready. I ordered the crayons. I'm going to have a launch party in Rockaway. Let me know if you want to come to that. And if you want to be a part of my launching team, let me know that. And if not, it will be available on Amazon on July 22nd. The final date, the final countdown. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Okay. Have a great rest of your night. It's Sunday. Hope you have a Sunday fun day and find a way to treat yourself.